Okay, so why I love acting, why I want to be an actress. Okay, so if you know me, then you know that I have always wanted to be an actress since I was 4, honestly. And people could say, oh, you're too young to know, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, when I was a child, I used to dance and sing around the house to Brandy, Monica, singing their songs. And that was from the start when I was like, I wanted to be in the entertainment business. I didn't know for sure what I wanted to do until when I was in preschool. We gave a play on, I don't even remember what it was. I just remember that feeling when I was on stage. And that honestly was the best feeling ever. Like, that was my comfort zone, and that's where I felt like I belonged. So, yeah, that's how I basically knew that I wanted to be an actress. I did go through the stage where I wanted to be everything, like a doctor, a lawyer, and stuff like that. But that's because everything is so interesting. I love forensic work. Like, my favorite show is CSI Miami. And because, like, I love that stuff. It's interesting. I wanted to be a criminal defense lawyer because I wanted to get the bad guys in jail. And it's so cool and it's so interesting. I wanted to do it all. But I always come back to acting. Like, I don't try to do it on purpose to make my thoughts think about acting. But honestly, when I eat, sleep, think, drink, all I do is think about acting. I dream about it like all the time. And it's like, I feel water in my eyes because I think I'm about to cry. But it's all I dream about. Like, I see me being in films and on television, just living out my dream. And when there was people who would say, oh, well, you're not outgoing enough to be an actress, or you're not this, you're not that. I mean, my whole goal was, you will see one day. I'm going to prove you wrong. So it's like, I mean, I don't do it, act or anything for fame and attention or anything, because when you become a celebrity, like, the media is always down your back. One mistake, you're judged, you know, or just anything. They're always in your business. People relationships don't work out because of the fame and stuff. And I mean, so fame is not for me, you know. If I do become famous, then heck, you know, I would take advantage of that for a simple fact that I want to open up like homeless shelters and stuff, and especially in the Detroit area, because it really breaks my heart to see homeless people. But fame, no. I don't want to be famous. If I do become famous, heck, so be it. Fame isn't everything to me. Like, I don't care. But whenever I push or try to brush acting off, it always comes back. It's honestly, let me tell you really, every single day I wake up, I go check for upcoming casting calls, auditions, or whatever. And I check this about like 8 times a day. Seriously, because I'm dead serious about it. And I'm willing to do anything just to make it happen. I love being on television and stuff because that's more what I want to do than theater. But, and film, but it's amazing. My head keep itching. Best feeling ever. And like the other day we gave auditions at our school. And let me just say, yes, I was nervous as heck before I went up there. But when I got on that stage, it was amazing to see how, in the snap of a finger, I was into character. I went from, hi, my name is Renai Thomas, and I'll be giving blah, 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 to, I wasn't at home last night because I am not your whore. You know? It's just amazing. That feeling. It's like, ugh. yes, it was so comfortable. And I'm like, I can't describe the feeling it is, but it's just like, oh my gosh, yes, like the best feeling ever. And when I go for films and stuff and I shoot it, like, I love it. You know, not everybody can deal with being an actor or even a model because they can't sit there and put time in doing what they want. Well, putting time into doing it. People complain. Like I shared before in a previous video how filming went. And this one person complained about how tired she was and blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking like, see, you want to be a model, but you can't sit here and you can't put time into doing this. Yeah. And like when we were filming Approaching Midnight, and we were outside doing a funeral scene, and the weather, when it got time for us to start filming our section, it started pouring raining. And I'm like, oh my goodness, my hair. And that was just like my thought, like, oh my goodness, yo. So we ran into the this bus, them trailer buses or whatever, and sat there. We ate, and one of my co-stars asked me if I knew that the weather was gonna be like this today, would I still came? And I was like, yes. And he was like, then that means you found your quality. And I'm serious. I did. Like, honestly, I cannot complain. I don't care that it was raining. You know, as long as I was doing that. And that was just amazing. I'm so glad that I had that opportunity. You know, I didn't even sit and complain about anything. You know, that it was raining. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, my hair. Because there was no electricity around and my hair was going to be a mess. You know. And after I left there, I went to my job to pick up my paycheck, and I see that it was leaking inside the store. And it's not like I would have rather been on set than at work. You know, that was an amazing, amazing feeling. And literally, that's the only reason why I want to be an actress, is because I love the feeling, and it makes me really happy, and I enjoy every moment of it. And I am 100% dedicated to everything when it comes to acting. You know, I'm not that great of a singer. People say, oh, you could sing. And yeah, I have like a couple videos of me on here singing and stuff. But yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't know, like, I could go, if I have to, you know, because being an actress, you're required to have a lot of talent. You are expected at least once or something, to sing. So I will go get singing lessons just because I like acting. I do love singing, though, but I don't think I'm a Beyonce or Christina Aguilera. I wish, but no, I'm not. And like, I dance, but if I'm up for a role and they want me to do a specific type of dancing that I'm not used to, yes, I will go train for them or go learn how to do that type of dance. You know, I'm willing to do that, but everybody else is not willing to do that. They just look at acting as a way for them to be famous, and it really irritates me, you know. And so what motivated me to really go out there and carry on my dream was that I went to school with Brandon T. Jackson. He went to West Bloomfield High School. And there's this other actress. Her name is Sierra Angelia, or Angelia, however she pronounced it. And they were there when I was there. Me and Sierra actually graduated at the same time. And when I started high school, Brandon was a senior. So it's just amazing to see, like, this was a kid that I've seen in the hallways at school, and now he's, whoa, like this big time star, you know, and see how far he went in his career. That motivated me to go and really do it. And Sierra too, going to see her, like, I remember sometimes at lunchtime she'll be, well, a lot of times she was in the library at our school, and she was always looking up like auditions, colleges that works on the theater and BFA program. Like, she was 100% serious, and now that her career is like going really, really far, that motivated me even more, you know, to go reach my dream. And honestly, I didn't have any experience. I didn't have any experience. The only experience that I had was being on my high school television show, which was where we talked about certain topics, and I was in a couple episodes of that, and I did dance and stuff. So, and at my church and things, I had parts and plays, but other than that, I didn't have any experience. High school, I didn't get involved in any plays or anything else. So it's like, what do I put on my resume, you know? So 2011 was when I said 2012 was going to be my year. And I went and I looked up upcoming casting calls. And then I found out that Sparkle, they needed extras. So I submitted myself to them. Never heard back from them, actually, which really broke my heart because I am a huge Whitney Houston fan. And a few months later, she dies. So, I mean, I was really disappointed that I didn't hear back, you know, from them. And then when I was working on Approaching Midnight, and one of my co-stars, she was an extra in Sparkle. She was like, oh, they needed extras like bad. They was like, yo, call up your friends and stuff and blah, blah, blah. To me, I'm like, but they never called me back, or they never emailed me back. And she was like, you should have kept submitting yourself, because they really needed people badly. So, I mean, it was disappointing that I didn't have the chance to be an extra in that. But let me tell you what, and to anybody that wants to be an actor and they have no experience whatsoever, when in 2011, I found a casting call for a short film. And what I did was I emailed the director my headshot and my resume. And they told me that, well, all the speaking roles are full, but they needed extras. And so, boom, that was like my start right there. The first week in January 2012, I got to be an extra in the short film. That was my start. That's how I began. No experience whatsoever. Now, that was the first thing that I had to put on my resume. That was my experience. And I was dead serious. First week, 2012. My first time really being on film and camera. My first time learning how to spend hours on set. My first time of everything. Did I complain? No, not at all, because I loved it. That was the confirmation from right there. Yes, this is my dream and this is what I want to do. So that carried on forever. Right after I got done filming that, a week later, not even a week, I got a call back from a director to play a role in his movie. Yeah, you know, it's just, it's amazing. It's like, soon as I got that experience of being an extra, then that's when I started finding more work. So 2012 was my year. Now 2013 is also going to be my year. I want to be in SAG by the end of the year. And guess what? I'm working my butt off so that can happen. You know. And like I'm in school too, which is kind of hard to do, to go to school and like be a theater major and then do this filming. When you're a theater major, your life is theater. You have all this work when it comes to theater. And when you're in plays, like, you don't have time to work. You can't work. You got television show audition, or you got this and that. You better find some kind of way around it if you get cast in the play at our school. Because literally, when you're a theater major, that's all. Especially a BFA. So, and we have these rules at our school that you can't miss this many hours in classes. Well, then so be it. My career, to me, comes first. You know, so anybody got a problem with it? Oh, well, you know, that's how serious I am about acting. I mean, yeah, I do some acting at Wayne State and stuff, but it's not the acting that's going to like it's not like I got cast in any of the plays this semester. Or it's not like, I don't know, like what I was about to say, but to me, I'm not acting. Like, I'm not getting that acting. Like, yeah, I'm getting trained a little bit, just a little bit, but I'm not acting. You know, it's not me on set and we're filming for how many hours, you know. To me, like, I feel like when I go to class, it's like, oh my gosh, why do I have to come to school? I don't ever feel like going to school. But I could get up, like, literally, I have to force myself to get up out of the bed in the morning to go to school. But when it comes to acting, when I have to be on set by like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, best believe I am up to go. I'm up and ready. So, I mean, that's what I could say. Like, I think it's my life, you know. And I know this video is very, very long, but I mean, I am so passionate about it, you know. And it's all that I ever think about and all I want to do. And I'm 100% focused. And those people who don't believe in me or they have negative things to say about me or whatever, like I used to say that I hate when people say my haters make me famous and stuff like that. And no. To me, I look at those people who hate on me and don't believe in me or whatever. I look at them as my fans because they make me want to work harder and work better. So, to anyone out there who wants to act and you don't have that support system that you need or you want, just still go for it. Because you may become very, very successful out of this. And then those people who ever doubted you, it's going to look really stupid at the end. So don't give up. And I know that there's a lot of people who want to be actors and actresses, but their parents don't approve of it. Honestly, you have to show them what you can do. That's what it is. And if you show how much you're dedicated and passionate and committed to it, they will support you at the end of the day. Like, honestly, I could say my dad, he wasn't a big fan of me becoming an actress because he didn't think it's a real job. He said to me, well, if you go to college and you finish, then I'll let you go to California and be an actress, blah, blah, blah. But like he's seeing more of me being involved in the acting business, like going out on auditions, and he's starting to realize, okay, this is what she wants to do, so I'm going to let her do it. My sister, she wants to be a model. Guess what? He didn't even sit and question her, because he sees that she has the potential to do it, and he realizes he's not going to be the person that sits and stop us from living our lives. And honestly, what I can say that I think parents don't really support the acting business or the whole acting thing, because they're afraid for you, honestly, because many people don't make it far in the business at all. And I know that there's this guy that came to visit my school, and he wasn't getting any work at all. So what he does is he ride his bike through the U.S. and he's stopping randomly in front of people, and he do monologues from Shakespeare and stuff. Cause he went to New York, tried to get work, didn't work out. So my best advice to anyone is work hard and don't give up, because you can accomplish so much if you just believe in yourself and you show that you really want something. You go fight for it. And every day that you act like it's the last day of your life, and you'll be surprised what you can do. So that is all. I'm sorry that this video is long and it seems as I'm rambling, but I am really passionate about it. And when I'm passionate about something, I talk forever. I keep going. But yeah, so I wish you all best luck. See you soon.